come and check us out. If we think it's a sport, come see what we about. Check it out. Come and check us out.
How in the world, oh my goodness, NBA record with his 12th three-pointer of the game.
Jay-Z in the Nets jersey. Reggie got Indiana. And he was.
So you can see how everybody.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
It's crazy how he was making the cuts, making it.
Why is he not better than him?
So everybody take a seat. We think it's sports, but sometimes we don't know. We asking that.
How's your ask Mills about the vacation, right? Ain't that's one of the things? How's your vacation, Mills?
Vacation was cool, man. Me and the wife went down to Atlanta, man. I recommend don't drive, man. If you're going more than 3 or 4 hours, please fly. I wouldn't even recommend the mega bus because like it's not comfortable.
That's the worst. Oh,
I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recommend.
That's worse. It's definitely cheaper.
You definitely got to fly. That 2-hour flight with a little layover, maybe that's not bad either. But the whole thing about driving, I understand you saving money by being in your own vehicle and stuff like that. But those 13, 14-hour rides, man, they for the birds, man. I'll probably never do it again.
You don't think you and the wife got closer?
Closer?
Yeah, talking just y'all two.
We got different vibes. Like we had conversations.
Lex what Gucci Man playing. Yeah, we got. Mills want to listen to Kurt Franklin all day.
We had little conversations here and there, but like she mad turned up in her car, and it's crazy. Like she know like every song that was made since like 1978. It is insane. Like how you know all these songs, all these words. They got so bad. They got so bad. You better
get her on. Can you beat Shazam or whatever? And there's a show or something like that. Jamie Foxx, something about Shazam. I never.
Oh yeah.
With his daughter.
I don't know. It's something about no. It's a TV show about can you beat Shazam and like you got to guess the song.
Yeah, daughter to DJ.
Did you know that? What you're talking about. Did you know that prior to marrying her?
What the song? The music?
No, that this is how she is.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, okay. I just sometimes people go on road trips.
This is our first.
And you find out new things.
Road trip though. Yeah. First real road trip. You know, that was a good distance. But
so you would never do it again.
So bad. I won't say I'll never do it again, but it's gonna take some time. I got it. They gotta take some time. I had to Google lyrics to songs, bro, so I can sing along with her. That's how bad. That's how bad it was.
But maybe you saying she knew every song since 1980, but you don't know no song that ain't you got the simple pocket, so it might seem like she just knew everything.
Yeah,
Maybe you just don't know
can give
nothing.
you the chorus. I can give you the chorus
combination.
and the hook. I can give you the chorus hook, but she knew word for word. So I had to Google the words, man.
Oh no, some people just like that.
We
Though.
can
Some
be in
people just
sync.
like that.
You
Some
drove your
people just
car?
know lyrics.
Yeah, I drove my car. My car had less miles than her car, so
That's how
I'm
y'all went
taking
with it.
my joint.
Coin toss.
Yeah.
Renault
Go
ski,
right
bro.
less mileage.
You put what? How many miles you just put on that thing?
2400. There, back, and driving around. 2400.
You better buy that Renault ski.
Did you take how much gas did you pay for? No, I'm very interested.
Like total?
No, on the road prior to getting there and then coming back from. Do you know?
Nah. We filled up twice there and back. So it cost me like $50 a pop to fill it up. 'Cause I take premium. So
you spent
that's
$200.
So I spent about $200 driving there and back.
So
then what we use out there.
Did you stop anywhere?
No, we just stopped to get gas. That's it.
That wasn't bad. Did you spend any money when you stopped?
Yeah, we bought some snacks. I bought some ice at like every stop, to keep the juice and the water cold.
I'm just saying, just to count the costs.
Yeah, but the thing about flying that we had to fly, then we had to get a hotel, which we already paid for it, but you had to get a rental too. You had to put the gas in the rental, then return the rental and all that. So
what you need a rental for? To get around?
To get around. Yeah. It's crazy
No.
down here.
You have to
Uber ski.
No, not in Atlanta.
It's crazy down
You
there.
be Ubering for an hour, like just to
It
go to
should be done for an
Walmart. Yeah, but I would rather. I'm not Ubering for an hour and then Ubering back. Heck, nah, that's insane.
Literally everywhere we
same
went
difference?
was about a 30-minute commute or more. Everywhere we went.
Yeah,
it was insane.
You have to have a car
Oh.
for Atlanta. It's impossible. Not
It's like saying you have to have a car for. You saying Atlanta because how?
No,
everything is
Atlanta. I'm
spread
not talking
out.
about. Yeah, it's just how
Just
it's
spread
too
out.
spread out.
Yeah,
It's way too
everything
spread out.
25 minutes away.
It's not Miami because Miami, I was Ubering like a mug.
Yeah,
Miami, everything.
that's fine. Yeah, I mean, most I won't say most places, but when you go to like Atlanta, it's for sure you need a vehicle. It is not. I don't understand how people can litter like that because it frustrates me. Even when people say, "Yo, the store is around the corner," that's not around the corner. Stop
That's
saying
25 minutes. It's
That's
25
really-
minutes.
That's not
That's
even
Bruh,
funny.
because we went to go visit her cousin, and he was like, "Yo, y'all want to go see Michael Vick old house in Conyers?" We like, cool. How far is it? He says around the corner. I said, so it's like 5 minutes away. He
Mills.
said, no,
Is it
25.
Is it like? I might get canceled if I say that. Let me say that.
If this wasn't a family show, I swear I would want you to ask him why in God's green earth. Well, I want to go visit Michael Vick's old house.
Because he was showing us the.
I know, but like, why is that something that? Why is that a sightseeing thing?
Maybe Martin Luther King old house.
I'm missing something.
You
Like,
might get me with that
I
one.
think it was more so because his house was around their house where they lived at, so it was the
Oh,
closest thing to his house. And he was like, "You want to go look at some stuff, the mansions and stuff? Well, hey, Vic house is right around the corner. Old house around the
Oh,
corner."
okay. If you go and mansion watching, and you didn't say that.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
something
it was mansion
inspiring, and you just was like, "Yo, y'all want to go see my?" No, I don't. I actually don't want to go see Michael Vick's old house. Like, I don't know why I would want to go see that.
His body's buried under there. Like, why would you want to go see it?
I don't know. I just
The joint all chained up too. Ain't nobody getting that joint.
Yeah.
I would hope that was for the dogs. Shout out to them. You know what I mean?
Hey, rest in
That
peace,
was the dogs.
DMX. So Mills, what you do while you were there?
Man, I spent money, bro. Oh my lord, I spent money.
All right, that was
It
stimmy.
was insane. Like,
Yeah, Mills ran off with everybody's stimmy.
it was crazy. Like,
In Atlanta, that's crazy.
we try to go to like a lot of black-owned restaurants, but them drinks was crazy packed. Like
I have
hour
one for you.
waits
I have
everywhere
one
you
for
go, bro. This is the first time I ever spent over $100 on breakfast, bro.
Ooh-wee.
I mean, did y'all drink?
was it like a boozy brunch type of joint?
That's
Yeah,
the,
we had a
that
couple
is a-
mimosas.
I mean, to
Okay,
say that,
well,
that
that's
is,
it though.
Yeah,
But you got like
for
a-
two and for two, right? For you and her.
Once you start
two,
adding
yeah.
drinks, it get.
Yeah.
Listen, I just went
Yeah.
out. I forget where I went out at.
but
I'm
breakfast
like,
is usually a $40 meal at least.
Right.
Yeah,
it
most.
depend- If you
At
add
most.
drinks, I forget where I was at, and I kid you not, I'm like, I know what I ordered. I'm like, yo, I know what I ordered. I looked over my, I'm like, yo, why is this bill $150? Somebody got to explain that to me. I'm just like, and it wasn't the 150. It was just the fact
Just
that
you don't know why.
Again, I know what
Yeah.
I ordered. I kept saying that to myself. I knew what I ordered. What did you order? What are you ordering over there? That it's a $150 bill. You know what I'm saying? And I still, to this day, I still can't figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there.
It's wild. It was my persuasion trip, man. The wife trying to go to grad school down there, so she tried to show me the area.
Oh,
You know, convince me to move and stuff like that. But our first night there, man, like it's vehicles on the side of the road like every 10 miles because they don't got to get an inspection. So they car just die. They just leave it and keep it pushing. Like it's crazy. I was looking like 200. I was counting them drinks. I was looking like 200.
Millz.
yeah,
Then we went
crazy.
What does them not having to get inspections have to do with their car being left on the side of the road?
because they don't maintenance it that much. What's the point of maintenance if you don't got to take it to get inspected?
You got something, man.
Okay, but then okay. Then let me
You
ask
got
you
something
this.
to that.
Then how would they move around if they don't have that car? They'll just get another car.
Bruh, I guess they got money down there, bro. I guess
Mills, do you know how
they live. They look like they got money down there.
Bro, shout out Fat Vine, bro. Fat Vine had a little connect giving out the tags. If you didn't want the inspection, you didn't want to have to service your car, giving out the tags. Well, I know what Mill's talking about.
Bro,
Had to get them tags.
but that's here though. I mean, I don't. But Mills,
Yeah,
is
people
you.
don't get their car
But
inspected.
they leaving them, bro. They just leaving them on the highway. Legit leaving them on the highway. Like we witnessed an accident, me and Lex, bro. No lie. We driving on the joint. A car literally died in the middle of the highway. And like 2 cars hit them. And then they got out. They did their little insurance thing and then they left. And left their car in the middle of the highway. No lie. Until the tow truck came. And the tow truck took like, probably like 2 hours.
They was gonna do nothing else with it.
Yeah, I don't.
I know that.
Mills,
I know
I'm not understanding. Like,
what they do is
was
they
they
move
supposed
it
to
to
be
the
like Thor and push it out the
Right.
way? I don't know
But check
what you.
this though.
What do
So
you
if your
expect,
car,
Mills?
if your car,
Like what?
listen,
like what?
if your car break down, you call in the tow truck and say, "Can you tow it to my house? Can you tow it to the shop?" They're not doing that. They're like, "Can you tow my truck to the side of the road?" And then that's it. They leave it right there.
But Mills also.
That's different.
But also, I don't know if I live an hour away though. Like there's a difference. If I get into an accident in Buffalo on a 90, that's still legitimately probably 15 to 20 minutes from
I can
anywhere.
understand that. I can understand that. But when I said I was over 100 vehicles on the side of the road. When you over that, I don't think
That's
that
excessive.
plays
Mills,
into a
I
factor.
know somebody who
That's
lived down
excessive.
there. I mean, even my brother. Like some people literally take an hour and a half commutes. Like it's not as simple. Like do you know how much an hour and a half tow truck costs?
Yeah, but at the same time, well, your insurance should pay for that. But at the same time, Sam, you're not about to just leave your car. You got to make some arrangements to go get it so you can get back an hour and a half where you at. What you about to do for an hour and a half if you don't got your car? Like
That's the
what you about to
question
do?
we need to be asking.
Having
Stop
200 is wild.
Yo, it's a crazy number. But to top it off, this really got me though. For real. Okay, then we
We
can
got
move
more to
on.
go. Let's go.
This what got me, bro. So we went bowling. The first night we did went bowling. We saw a Lambo and a Rolls Royce just sitting outside. We trying to figure out who it is. And the bowling alley got a VIP section. I mean, it is bowling in their VIP section. You can't go in. And people try to figure out, who it was, but they wouldn't tell us. So after bowling ended, we outside just chilling in the parking lot. And
Yeah, we was waiting.
we wait to see who coming out, right? So
Sad.
it's about five minutes go by.
Sad.
If I went the wife and her friends, they wanted to know who it was.
I
You
know.
know,
That's
girls,
how it
they
go.
wanna know who
That
it
don't
was.
make it. That don't mean it's not sad. That just means you was with the wife and friends, and that was y'all all was sad.
So I see a dude walk by. We from Buffalo, so we think different than they think in Georgia. A dude walked by and he got the little gun on the hip.
What
I'm
are
like,
we
okay, he got
talking
the
about?
he got the ratchet.
Story.
I don't
The
know.
man
What
had the-
but what does that mean? We got thousands of listeners out there. What is
I'm
Millz talking
getting there.
about?
Yeah, give me a chance to get there.
When you say you're from Buffalo,
We think different.
I'm about to tell you.
I'm
I'm about to tell you. Let me build it up. You know how girls tell the story before they get to the moral? I'm
You're
trying to
not a
give you the story.
girl.
I'm just trying to give you the story, bro. So the man walked by. He got the ratchet and he got the extendo clip on the joint, just showing. I'm like, yo, Lex, I'm sorry. I don't care who win it, but we got to go. I'm not used to seeing stuff like this, but that's what they used to. They just carry, they open carry down there. They carry what they want to carry. And from talking to a couple of people, the cops don't even ask them because, it's just the natural.
They're not supposed to.
Why would
And they
ask
can't
them?
ask them. And they can't ask them to
It's
see,
legal.
if they
Yeah,
got
it's-
license and all that.
it's
So it's legal. But that's not something we accustomed to. So when I see something like that, I'm out.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? But they stay like Somalia and Devon, they stayed because they used to seeing stuff like that. I'm
Oh,
not.
you drove. You
I'm
literally
drunk.
drove.
Yeah, I drove.
Oh, I'm saying you really left. You left. You
Yeah,
didn't
I
see who
literally
was
left.
out there.
I literally left. And then Somalia called
Oh.
us and told us it was the Migos and some other niggas that was there. But
Oh wow.
I was gone. So that's something I won't be used to if we did move down there. Just everybody just carrying ratchets on them
You-
with extended clips and stuff. That's just a whole different
You
ballgame.
keep
for me.
saying if Millz. From the
me.
time you started to marry Alexis, you knew that you were moving. Why do you keep saying if as if this is not happening?
It may get shifted from Georgia or somewhere else, and I just never know, man.
Okay, so you said it was your persuasion trip. Did it persuade you at all?
Yeah, it was some bonuses. It was a lot of bonuses.
You literally didn't say not one good thing yet.
I know.
Just to let you know that. I'm not trying to. I'm letting you
I mean,
talk.
I just told you about the trip. I told you about the trip.
You said you never gonna drive there again. You said people got the ratties. You think somebody about to shoot you? You saying cars just left on the road? You saw an accident? Like you didn't say not one.
Okay,
good.
the positive.
Everything 50 minutes away. Michael Vick house was chained up. Saw a couple dog bones outside the house. Like you have not said one.
None about food. About the black-owned businesses.
That was on breakfast.
Bro, the food was amazing. The food was amazing.
All right,
cool. It was good. It was good to go to
cool.
restaurants and see 90% of the people being, your people. You know what I mean? Your atmosphere was definitely a lot different, It's good to see wealthy black people. Like we went to a nice community and all you saw was black people, walk around their dogs and stuff, compared to me being in a nice community surrounded by all white people. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see that too. So it'd be good to be, in an area where you kind of fit in. Like, we try to be kind of upscale a little bit and we fit in because there's a lot of more upscale people.
Yo, y'all hear him? Yo,
Atlanta.
Millz is wild right now.
The bourgeoisie.
Millz, yo, you literally, Millz, I'm not gonna hold you.
Bourgeoisie.
You legit just said all these little peons in Buffalo, in the inner city. I'm not on y'all level. I'm above y'all level. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Millz got a you go one place.
I'm never coming to y'all again, ever.
Oh my God.
He definitely
Bourgeoisie. Okay, I hear you. That's what's up, though.
But I recommend it. Go to Atlanta, man. Go see it out. Go check it out, man.
talk about the
food.
black elite.
Bro, y'all ain't see that? Y'all ain't go to aquarium?
We went to the aquarium. All
right, yeah, I'm going.
Aquarium was cool.
Aquarium.
Went to the aquarium. It was actually pretty cool. Pretty big. Pause. But it was a nice place to be. Yeah, I was looking for Idris and Gabby, but they weren't there, man.
Yeah, you probably like 10 hours late, 10 years late.
Yeah.
I mean, all right.
But it was cool. Aquarium was cool.
All right. Whew. Great intro. Appreciate that, Millie. So this is We Think It's a Sports Show. I am your guy, Mike D. I'm here with the fellas. Millz was off last week. Obviously, he just told everybody why. Millz, how much PTO do you got? You got any more PTO days? I need to know that's coming up.
Well, if we got to change that term because I don't get paid. I just take time off. But
that's fair.
We are filling the gap for each other when we got something going on. So whenever you got something, just let us know, man. We fill that gap in for you too, bro.
All right, good. I need a break. Rad, what's going on with you, bro? You have an eventful week like Millie?
Nah, I don't got nothing on Millz, man. I ain't see Michael Vick house, so my weekend wasn't nothing compared. So yeah, but my weekend was good though.
All right, how about you, Preach?
Just chill. Yeah, terrible weather here in Buffalo, so really didn't do much.
I heard it snowed. a couple of days.
It did.
I wasn't even mad because my plan was to go a lawnmower, and I was kind of like dreading it. And I woke up to snow. I was like, "What?" It was just like, "What is this?" So yeah. So I was good with me.
Yeah, I had to cut the grass this weekend. So, all right, gentlemen, would you like to start? You want to start with movies? We're gonna talk about that Mortal Kombat. Anybody want to take the lead?
It was awful. It was. I mean, I'm
gonna be got like one movie we watched.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest. Well, Judas and the Black Messiah was a good movie, but okay. All the movies have been awful. I know we talked about like how HBO Max have been, doling out these movies.
Yeah. I agree. This movie made me agree with you. What you about to say? I'm about to agree with you too.
But
HBO been wilding.
I think it's just I think it's just they just had to do something because of the pandemic, and they just was like, all right, y'all can have these terrible things that was rushed. I don't think anybody put any thought into it. I thought this I like it just didn't make sense. I don't know. And what I've been hearing from the concierge people, as far as the movies and the TV shows, what I've been hearing is that they've had to switch a lot of things just, because of the pandemic. Like certain things weren't done, and they had to do a lot of things like, I forget what the proper term is, but, in studio and not like in person, and they had to like kind of mash things up and yada, yada, yada. And I think that's the issue, because this movie was just, it didn't make me feel anything about Mortal Kombat as I used to, right? Like I didn't like, when I watched it, it was just like, it's not doing nothing for me. And I know Rad is about to go, but that pushed me into Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which was probably the worst TV show probably ever. Like ever in the history of television shows, this was probably the worst TV show I've ever seen in my life. But I found out why though. I found out why is because they had to switch the storyline.
Yeah.
They had to switch the storyline. It was supposed to be about basically the pandemic.
COVID. Yeah.
But they had to switch the storyline because they didn't want to affect our Chinese brothers and sisters, the Asian people, and especially it actually would have been terrible with all the hate crime stuff going on right now. And so Disney said they had to pivot to the Flag Smashers, which was probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Like that didn't make sense. And I don't know. It's just television right now is in a bad place. Movies right now is in a bad place. I think we're gonna talk about the Oscars later. It's fresh in my mind. That was awful. Nobody's seen any of those movies. It's just bad right now. It's like I rewatched Entourage. I rewatched Entourage. I rewatched Game of Thrones since the pandemic. I rewatched. I think I'm missing something else, but like I'm trying to figure out something else to rewatch because I'm not watching nothing new because it's all bad. It's all bad. But that's just my little take on it.
If you like, well, after I talk, I'll tell you some things that I like.
No, you can tell me right now.
But if you like Justice League or any of that type of, it's not anime, but those cartoons.
You can tell me what you.
No, like
go back to what you said earlier.
No, on Prime Video is something called
the Invincibles. I heard that was
it's fire. It's fire. Like if you not like somebody just like, oh, it's a cartoon, well, it's kiddish, I'm not watching it. Yeah, but if you feel like that, all right, whatever. But if you can get over that, it's a great watch. Okay. But to get to Mortal Kombat, I think for me it was like they tried to make it like, I don't know, a story mode, like it's the story mode of a game like 5 years ago. That's the vibe I got from it. So it was like literally not trying to be serious. It was all like, we're fighting. Oh my God. You know what I mean? It would look like, for me, it looked like a video game. It's just like, this is the video game. They propped up the video game to a movie. It's literally that simple. They were saying fatality and finish him. They was literally saying these words. So that never happened. It was just killing people. So, but the fact that they did that showed to me they just tried to make the video game a movie instead of vice versa. So, I mean, my expectations wasn't high, but it wasn't great. But also, I think the graphics in the fighting was great. I think that was good.
Yeah, I thought that was good too.
I thought that was good. Now everything around it was whatever, but the actual fighting, it was great fighting. It was like a video game. It was great. So I took that from it. So
yeah, the story mode was definitely a 0 out of 10.
It was a lot of action.
They was beefing.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it yet. I was out of town.
They was fighting the whole movie. He's fighting the whole movie.
It's different though, because a lot of people, watch movies for certain things. Like me personally, I never really, played Mortal Kombat or, paid attention to it growing up and stuff like that. But like movies like that, I just watch it for the action. So if it was a lot of action, it'd probably be something that, I would enjoy watching compared, to you guys who are looking for something different out of the show.
Millz.
No, I mean, I'm looking for a plot. I mean, if I'm gonna sit down for an hour, 50 minutes, I want it to make sense too, right? If it's just about action, I could watch, UFC highlights.
Facts.
I want to see some story somewhat. You know what I mean?
But when I hear Mortal Kombat, I just think of fighting. So that's all I care about. Like I'm just gonna watch these people fight.
I hear that. Some people do that. I mean, I get that.
We asked you this before, but like, just say like 9 years old, right? Can you tell me what your day was in the summertime?
Bro, I was outside, bro. I was on the block.
He was outside.
Oh my God! Here we go.
No, now he was on the block.
Now you was on the block.
Bro, your mom watched this show.
I was down the street at my man, listen, I was down the street at my boy Wood's house playing basketball, playing football. Pretty much on an average day. If I was in the house,
you scared of Extendo. But you was outside. All right, Millz.
Shout out to Buzz.
We threw the hands back then, Rad. We threw the hands. But I mean, I'm in the house. I'm playing, Tony Hawk. My mom ain't let me, play fighting games.
Tony Hawk is fire. Tony Hawk is a classic video game.
Was you a big Def Jam guy, Millz?
Yeah, I played Def Jam a lot, but like that's when I got a little older. My mom ain't really let me play like games that had like violence involved and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I never had Grand Theft Auto or nothing like that.
I couldn't have Nerf guns. I couldn't have toy guns. I couldn't have none of that stuff. So
neither could I, but I still played it.
Hallelujah parties, you know what I mean? You know how
I was a well-behaved kid, man. My mom told me I couldn't do it. I didn't do it.
So I thought it was, I don't know. I enjoyed the action. The story was whatever. that dude, whoever was the lead character, like who I don't know what that was about. I thought he was gonna become Scorpion, and then he just ended up being his like descendant, and the Scorpion ended up coming back. I was like, man,
He just made it. Yeah, they made him up. They literally made him
Yeah.
up. He's not never been in no game. They literally made him up, and he looked terrible. And it was a terrible. His powers were terrible.
He had like the
Terrible.
Black Panther suit that
Yeah, it was
absorbed power.
It was terrible, bro.
Like, yo, I don't even.
With a little blaze and had his neck. They could have gave him a whole face covering, like something raw. They literally just made him look like I don't know what it was. It was
It's
terrible.
funny because Nut texted me today. Nut is a huge Mortal Kombat fan. He got like Scorpion tattooed on him. So I'm assuming Tony been dissing on Mortal Kombat because whenever him and Tony disagree about King Kong or something, he'd text me. He was like, "Hey yo, bro," he like, "You seen Mortal Kombat yet?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He was like, "What you think?" I was like, "Nah." He was like 1 to 10. What you think? I gave it a 4. He was
A little
saying,
5.5. I give it a 5.
man, he gave it a 7. I was like, you bugging. If you think that was a 7.
It was a terrible
I
movie.
mean, it depends on my grading scale. Like for Mortal Kombat, it's 5 because Mortal Kombat would never be on this scale for me to grade it. It wouldn't even make another scale of mine. For this type of movie, I know it's gonna be. It was a 5 because I think the action was good. You know what I mean? But another movie, Sam, on Netflix. I Care a Lot. Did y'all see that movie yet? I Care a Lot.
Nah.
No,
Go watch that movie. Go watch that movie, guys. Go watch it. If y'all cannot be sensitive, kind of like step out of yourself and don't necessarily judge it, but just think of that you never seen a movie like this before. So go watch it. I Care a Lot. It's a white on Netflix.
It's a white movie. You said?
It's a white lady. Like she
quiet, not for
she
me.
crazy. I Care a Lot. Go watch it, bro.
Oh,
It's crazy.
okay.
It's crazy.
I'm crying.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, it's crazy. It was good. I liked it. It was just a movie I never seen before, so I was impressed by that.
All right. Anything else happen on TV? So let's talk the Oscars. I never watched the Oscars. I didn't know it was even going on. But preach. I know you were an Oscar guy. You always tell me about the one Korean movie.
A Korean movie?
Centipede or something like that.
I don't know.
What?
That was not me. I think that was somebody, but I'm not gonna say that
Oh
person's
my-
name.
No, it won like Best
um,
Picture like 2 years ago.
Centipede? I never heard of
I
that.
don't think I told you that. But
Yo, Mike just made up a movie
yeah.
too.
No. I don't think Mike is making up a movie, and I also don't think it came out 2 years ago either. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not necessarily an Oscar guy. I do like to look at the Academy Awards and the Oscars to get some type of barometer of what the quote unquote elites think is good, right? Like, but for the past however many years, I mean, like Parasite won.
Parasite.
Oh, okay. Parasite.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I'm never going to watch. I didn't see that either. I'm not going to
didn't see
watch
it.
that. You cannot force me to watch a movie that I'm not interested in. But generally, I do like to look at it. But from my understanding, that this was the worst viewed, Oscars ever. Which is not necessarily I mean, it's kind of like why wouldn't it be? You know what I mean? Pandemic. Nobody went to the theater. Like, no, we have not been able to go to the theater. We like some of the movies.
I never heard of the movie that won.
Exactly. I think it was Father or I don't know, but whatever. I think that regardless, a lot of this stuff nobody has ever heard of. This was just a trash year, but it's kind of been trash for the past couple years. Like Shape of Water, Parasite, all that. Quiet. It's been quiet.
But there was some good, like you said, Judah, Black Messiah, Soul, Jamie Foxx won another. Like Jamie Foxx won another Oscar, so shout out to Jamie. So I mean,
yeah, shout out to Jamie for sure.
Her won an Oscar.
I didn't even know it was coming on. Did they promote it like they normally do? Like a lot of commercials and stuff?
Yeah, you just don't watch the Oscars.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of things with commercials either though.
True. Have you ever watched the Oscars on Mills?
I may have watched a glimpse of one of them, but not that I can recall.
Exactly. I mean, it's not something that I'm not. It was a time where we watched award shows, the BET Awards. You know what I'm saying? Like that was
MTV Awards.
Yeah, like that. But like other, maybe in
Hip Hop Awards when they first came out.
Absolutely.
Cypher.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But
I still catch the ciphers.
But award shows have just kind of morphed into just this weird
commercial
trying to tell me jokes that's not funny, like making a political statement that I really don't care about. Like it's just like pandering. It's a pander fest. And I'm really not for it.
It's pander and it's like what's that? It's virtue signaling. It's for virtue signaling. Signaling. So it's a lot of that. So you just gotta but that's they do what's on. Honestly, not trying to be funny on Twitter. So they like what's trending on Twitter. What the Twitter world gonna do? So let me inject that into my award show so it can trend. You know what I mean? So that's all I think.
So, question. Well, how you feel about the British black people that get all like that get these black roles? Y'all ever gave any thought into that? Like Daniel, Kaluuya, Idris from Snowfall, Idris Elba too.
Oh, the dude from Snowfall. I didn't know. I think I did know that.
Yeah, the dude. I can't believe from over there across the pond.
That's why
I think they act better. I think because
they're lesbians. They're lesbians. Homer Williams Shakespeare.
I don't know. I mean, sure. Sure, but I mean they can tap into it. They legit acting. So it's like you know what I mean? Okay. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they changing their voice. They going into it from somebody who didn't live it because they might take something for granted that they did. They using every aspect of the hood or whatever. They're
lesbians.
Attention to detail. So they portraying it better than I think just a hood dude could, because he might just
more passion.
But a hood dude wouldn't play that role though. An actor would play a hood dude, just like James St. Patrick or whatever. I just think that they're better actors. Like, I mean, we can't really. At some point, you just got to look at it and say, okay, who would play this role that would do better than him? I'll wait. If it's definitely not Michael B. Jordan. He's he the new Mark Wahlberg. He the black Mike Wahlberg. Okay, but I'm just saying, like,
I'll give him that. But he about to get bread.
No,
Mark Wahlberg was in every movie ever watched. He about to be on every movie.
And they're not really that good of actors, quote unquote.
Yeah, but he can play everything. He can play everything.
They keep one and they always catch one.
Yeah, no, you're right. No,
that's a fact.
He's good. I'm just saying,
he's
like,
the black Mark Wahlberg.
When you look at acting, can we name? And obviously, this is very difficult, but like.
Lakeith is probably the best black actor right now.
That's what I'm saying. Or like just look down the road. Just like, can we name like another? Like, okay, this guy has it. He got the chops. You know what I'm saying?
Like the new Denzel.
I still wanted to stay away from that because nobody's the. You know what I mean? It's impossible to get there. But
I mean, his son, he's good.
Actually, his son is good. His son is good.
No, he's a really good actor.
John David.
Yeah,
he's a really good actor.
He never should have played that movie. What was that movie he just played?
Oh, I forgot it was called that fast. Janie and Jack. Mary and Jane.
No,
Jack and Janie.
Not that. Remember the other one that came out? It was like a crazy movie. Nobody could understand it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like they names. It was they names or something like that.
No,
right?
It wasn't that. It was the one before that, right? It was a studio picture.
Oh,
yeah, whatever that is. But it had a famous.
I know what you're talking about.
Had a famous director.
Malcolm and Marie. Tenet.
No,
Tenet. Nobody understood Tenet, and it came out in a bad place.
It won the Oscar though.
Yeah, which is insane. But what my point is, it kind of put him like it was obscurity.
The dude who played Raekwon in the Wu-Tang joint, he also played. He was also somebody else. Dang. All right, I forgot. But he was also in one of these biopics. He was either in. It don't matter. The dude who played Raekwon in Wu-Tang. If y'all watch the Wu-Tang Chronicles, he's pretty good too.
Yeah, we got a couple, but I'm just saying those actors are really good.
They are.
How about my guy Lawrence from Insecure? Any left from him?
Nah, quiet.
He about to get typecast as just being just like, the big handsome dude. Yeah, pause.
The biggest.
Remember Pooch?
That's what he about to be.
Pooch.
Pooch was in Blue. Is it Blue? What is that movie called? Blue Street.
Blue Street.
The cop joint.
Martin Lawrence.
No, not Blue Streak. What's the? Nah, it don't matter. I can't think of it. I don't want to go on no tangent or nothing like that.
No, I'm crying. All right, so I'm gonna ask the boys a question because then we could get into a deeper topic. But if you went on Twitter, who would be the worst person to see your name trending with? You go on Twitter and say Millz trending with X. Who would be the worst person for you? That when you seen that, you be like, "Oh my God, what didn't happen?" Anybody? I got anybody.
That's
R.
tough.
Kelly.
That's wild. That's a wild name to trim with. But
That's crazy. Like, what you trending with
yeah.
R. Kelly today age? Like, you're bugging. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's kind of wild. It's tough.
I mean, you got your typical, Hitler.
Ex. Millz is married.
Like an ex-girlfriend. Yeah, it's crazy.
If your name is like right there, like, oh
Yeah.
Even
Even just thinking having like your ex or somebody that you used to talk to like mention you in anything. It's like, what can you be possibly texting me, tweeting me, whatever? What are you talking to me for right now? It gives you that anxiety. So that definitely is true.
Facto.
I mean, I don't know.
Mills, can you think of somebody?
That ex just took me over.
Oh.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was on Twitter and I go on it and it say Blueface trending with R. Kelly. And I was like, oh, what?
Oh, word? I was just talking.
Bruh. Listen.
I did not know that. That's funny.
Blueface is wilding. Y'all boys didn't see this?
Yeah, I seen
I don't know nothing about Blueface.
I didn't see the R. Kelly part, but I did see like he had like for his OnlyFans, I think something like that.
Oh, this dude Blueface.
Bruh, he has like a compound of just like bunk beds in his house where his like 10 girlfriends live.
Wait,
and
they all legal?
They all looked of age. They're all there willingly.
Well, I mean, hey,
I know, but he was making them all get matching tattoos, and like he was walking through the house like, "Where you getting your tattoo at? Where you getting your tattoo?" And he's like, "It's like 20 bunk beds of like women in there asleep."
But is he filming it? Is he filming it?
Yeah, he was filming
that.
It's for OnlyFans.
Oh, so OnlyFans. I thought you were about to sell it to like VH1 or something like that.
No, it's
I was about to say he's selling
but-
a reality show.
But
Gotta be a reality show.
But realistically, isn't that what college does? A dorm? We won't talk about that.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, like, if you go to a college dorm, if I take you to Kenesha's, you go to Boston first freshman dorm, you'll see a whole bunch of women, 18 years old, in there, sleeping on top of each other.
What a RN? Is it RN? What's the word for the people the person that watch the whole
RA?
Yeah,
RA. Is it RA? Is it RA? A dude RA every year, all the time?
I had to pause. It was a guy RA. We was co-ed.
No,
so to speak.
you. I'm talking about y'all was co-ed, but if it's the all girl one and it's a guy RA, that's probably
it was a girl side and it was a guy side.
Yeah, I don't think you can have a guy RA with a whole girl
so.
dorm.
Yeah, it's not the same, Sam. It's not.
That's crazy.
It's like some flavor of love.
It is the same.
Against they will.
It is the same. The same things happen in those spaces. The same things happen in space. Able and willing. And
I mean, I don't know if everybody getting a tattoo of the RA on them, breach.
I'm not saying the RA. I'm just saying whoever the RA is that person.
Going on, it's nothing. But when I just see Blueface trending with R. Kelly, I'm like, all right, what's going on? And then I see bunk beds. I'm like, all right, Blueface, this is not starting off.
It ain't because R. Kelly with the bunk beds in the studio.
In the studio.
That's crazy.
No, but if Blueface,
but if they up age and willing, I mean, can we just
yeah, power to him.
One of our boys know somebody who was there. But
wow, word.
Yeah,
I got it. It's only one person. It's only two people possibly that could be. So you can just say their name because I mean, it's literally nobody else but two people.
I'm crying.
And I'm not gonna say one person's name. The other one is not here. It's not in Buffalo.
Yeah,
okay. All right. Cool.
All right.
Literally.
How about music? I want to get the music.
Yeah, sure.
Any music come out that y'all want to talk about?
I listened to the Corday EP.
It was good.
I actually liked it. Yeah, I actually liked it. When I listened, good. I'm like, oh my god, this is J. Cole all over again. Like he literally sounded. So? Oh my god, sounded just like him. Like the production, how he rapped, what he rapped about. I think that's probably why I like him, because it's like, a miniature Cole. I actually thought that was kind of like Chance. Then Chance went off the rails for me.
Yeah, that was my.
But actually, Chance was more creative than Cole, in my opinion.
But he gonna be what Chance people thought Chance was gonna be. That's what Corday gonna be. I
think Corday has a ceiling. Chance, he had a higher ceiling to go, but he lost it. He lost it somewhere.
Yeah, last time was terrible.
But Corday he's a really good rapper. He can rap.
But I'm not trying to say it's bad, but he kind of like wiped. I mean, I'm not gonna say he need to. It's gonna sound crazy to say that. No, I'm not gonna say that.
All right, so
he got a lot of material out.
He got an album. He got his debut came out last year or year before that. But for me, he got crazy features off rip. He had Anderson .Paak on the last album. He got Q-Tip.
Yeah.
He got Q-Tip on a feature. Like that's crazy. Like he don't really come out for nobody.
It's not. I mean,
Q-Tip. He don't. When the last time I heard Q-Tip? He the one. He like the perfectionist guy
no,
that don't
I
let.
know, but it is not as crazy at this stage of Q-Tip's career as opposed to like when Q-Tip was on fire.
But is he? No, I'm saying I'm not gonna say it's the same as having 3K. Not, but it's similar to having a 3K feature.
It's like if you're gonna get Q-Tip to rap and to get out, like he got to think at least enough highly
of you. Yeah.
to come out and
to even come out, to even entertain
No.
and do a hook.
True, but what I'm saying is, I think that in this climate of rap, when there is so much bad rap,
Okay, he
it
stand
is-
out.
Yes, of course he stands out. Like
There's a lot of bad rap.
it's terrible.
There's
No,
a lot
listen,
of bad rap.
I don't listen. I honestly do not listen to any new rap. Any like I think are we gonna talk about what's this guy's name?
Moneybagg Yo.
The only reason why I want to say I know
He
him,
got some.
but
He got some
he-
joints though.
He would. He's
Don't
terrible.
sleep on Moneybagg
He
Yo.
would,
He got some.
what you call it? He with the girl Ari. That's really pretty much the only reason why I'm aware of him.
He had Megan too. Before that,
Megan who?
The
Oh, Megan
Stallion.
Stallion. Yeah.
Megan who? But I mean, to get back to the album, I thought the album was great. I thought the
She
album was
pregnant.
good.
He
What
pregnant.
party? I mean,
I said
Fontaine?
Megan Stallion. She's pregnant.
So
is that why she's taking that break?
That's
So is
my,
Dan Leahy.
That's our
so is Dan-
speculation.
So is Dan Leahy's too. Danny Leahy. The baby actually joined too. So she's clearly pregnant. But I mean, I don't care. I don't know why I said that. But to get back to the album, the album was good. I thought it was good. I thought it was, high. High. It was just high level rap. And just he not a thug or street dude. He just talking about the stuff he went through. You know what I mean? And so a lot of
That's
people,
real rap. That's real
a lot
rap.
of people can rap. A lot of people can relate to that now, because when you bring the guns and drugs and stuff, people, that's cool. But a lot of people don't live that life.
Yeah.
They don't
people
live
don't-
that
a lot of
life.
people- I mean, some do. Some probably do, or
Some
even if they
definitely
don't,
do.
that's fine. That's fine. But I'm just saying. So to be like, that's what Cole, Kendrick, Drake, even for me, Wale, Big Sean, they was rapping about like their life and how they struggles, college, whatever it was, and you can relate to it because I'm just a regular dude. I'm not in the street. So I think he's on that path to be on that trajectory, on that level. So that's why I like it.
Well, I do agree on some level with that, but like you can relate to somebody, a street rapper. It's not that you can't relate, because a struggle is a struggle, no matter how you slice it. But like when you're bad, you're bad. Like I have never done anything that Jay-Z has done, but I do relate to his music. Now the high music, it's harder, but like I figure out little ways to still even relate
Jay-Z,
to that.
but I mean,
Hov was a street rapper,
Alright.
bro. I don't know if you knew that.
yes,
He talked about coke,
obviously.
92 bricks, the whole nine.
Yes, but it was different. It was not this. This is different. This is literally gun
bad.
bar, drug bar, gun bar, kill. Yeah, it's German. It's different.
It's bad.
Like it's different. No, it's just it's different. It's different.
No,
I'm
but
not gonna
bad
do
can
that.
still be different though.
Yeah.
We
I don't
gotta
think it's a lot
start
of
calling
thought.
spades a spade.
It's not a lot of thought. It's not a lot of thought put into most of the songs out there now either, though. Like they just say anything as long as they got a good beat and a good hook, it's a catch.
I mean,
Yeah, I
it's people out there that's really rapping and they got good
It's a
music.
handful.
I mean, y'all speaking more so maybe the hyped up, Atlanta music, that strip club anthem, stuff like that. But I mean, if you really want to listen to somebody that just rap, it's plenty of people that you can listen to.
Who?
But even that, even if you go outside, that music has always been necessary, right? It's always been there.
space for that.
It's always been a Nelly. It's always
Yeah, but
been
that's y'all.
Laffy Taffy.
We gotta
or
stop that though.
Not always been, but it's been for our whole life. It's been that type of like laissez-faire, fun, money, not really conscious rap, obviously, or even
Man,
you know what I mean. They
Nelly
just rapping, they
made
just
a
talking.
banger though. Like I'm talking about like a smoker, diamonds. Like that's transcendent of just whatever.
But
You know what
yeah,
I'm
but I'm
saying?
just saying, but it's still the same type of, you know what I mean?
No,
It's
he
still
put passion into that music. That's something that's like very. He did. That's something very unique.
yeah,
to
but
St.
you say
Louis.
other people. You say
That's
you saying
yeah,
Lil Baby, the Baby, Moneybag Yo.
What's I don't
But
know what
Moneybag
that
Yo got
means.
hits, bro. They got hits.
You're
Moneybag
talking about
Yo.
you're talking about a small hit. I'm talking about a smoker, like something that literally is heard in I don't even know where, like a smoker.
Migos, Bad and Bougie.
It's not bigger than Underlay Mommy.
It was
Uh-oh.
Bad and Bougie was crazy.
I didn't say it was crazy, but you were talking
It was
apples to oranges.
okay, but no, it's not.
A Chrysler 300 and a Rolls Royce.
Yes,
No, we're
bro.
not. I
Are
don't
you
think
serious?
so. It might be. I might be, but I don't think
No,
so.
you're wilding is what you're doing.
Bad and Bougie was out this world. It was
Yes,
out this
to
world.
us, but not to the like.
No,
we're talking
no,
about-
to everybody. I was watching some white TV show and they said Bad and Bougie in it.
But Mike,
That's
Mike.
you.
Sam, where was you at when Bad and Bougie came out? Was you?
Yes, everybody was listening to Bad and Bougie. That has nothing.
So what are you
that has no bearing on what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a song that transcended life. Like, what do you mean?
My point is, preach. I don't know. You're wilding now.
Do y'all not remember? Okay,
The
let
song
me
was
say
big,
this.
but I have not thought about that song until you just said it.
Rad.
The last 10 years, Sam, I
Rad.
have not thought about
But you
E-I-E-I-O.
okay?
I have not.
But you haven't. First of all, it's like 20 years old, and you haven't thought about In the Club. But that don't mean that wasn't the biggest song of all time.
I have heard it.
Okay.
I have heard it and thought about it. I see 50 every time, all the time.
Okay, I understand that. Just because you don't see Nelly, that doesn't mean the song is just like it was a smoker.
But you say it
It was
transcended
that-
life.
In here is
That song
Probably
was
bigger than-
that
than
song was
Underlay.
bigger than almost any song that Jay-Z has ever put out. It's a fact.
Underlay?
That's a fact. I'm not making that
I'm
up.
not arguing that.
No,
I'm not
I'm
arguing
telling
that.
y'all a legit fact. Like,
I'm not arguing
y'all
that.
don't know that song. It's a diamond song. Like Nelly
get it.
legit went diamond. Do you understand what that?
Panda.
Like, it's
Panda. Did that go? How big was that?
No, that's nowhere near. Okay, I'm gonna say this
Panda
one more time.
Panda wasn't as
Okay,
big.
let's
You sure?
all say
Pause.
this word. Let's all say this word together. Diamond.
You have to give it time. You have to give it time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Diamond.
20 years. It's diamond
Okay.
now.
Do you know how many people who went diamond?
It's a few.
Yo, John Cena just went diamond, as they said.
Eminem,
Will
50,
Will Smith.
Shawwell.
and Nelly. Like, what are we talking about? Let's talk about something that makes sense because y'all not saying nothing.
Okay.
So I on Corday, I would say I liked it. It was nice. It was dope. I was just my advice to him was to make sure that Naomi back serve is good before you go doing some other ventures. You might take care of the house first. Make sure she good. Okay, that's where it's at. It sounds like you ain't want to say it earlier, Rad.
yeah, I just stopped. I just like. I didn't
Nah,
want
go ahead and say that. Like, so you think that he need to get out, quote unquote, her shadow if he want to become the biggest?
I don't know. I just
The
never
rapper?
seen it. I just never seen it work like that. It's like,
Who?
and then it's like Osaka. Is it Osaka?
Oh,
Naomi, the number Osaka. Naomi Osaka is his girlfriend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you been? Like girlfriend. Like
Why would
he
I
had
know
the-
that?
Like
he had the tennis matches. He had the tennis matches.
matches.
I
I'm
didn't know
watching-
that. Oh, shout out to that. I didn't know
bro.
that. I didn't.
Oh,
I
they
mean,
paying to him all the time. They
I
pay,
didn't
that's
know
Corday. Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I was watching her and Serena, he was there,
Yeah, he's there.
watching with bated breath.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But what I was saying is just, that, and it's just like, bro, you gotta go live, bro. You gotta have something to rap about. Go live. You know what I mean?
Nah,
But
y'all can't do that. That's his girlfriend. Stop it.
it's his girlfriend. That's why I stopped it. That's why I didn't. That's why I stopped. That's why I said, forget it. It might be bigger. Some might be bigger than that. You might not find another Naomi.
Nah,
So, like, just
you might
forget all
not
that.
find the best tennis player.
He's not going to, and she makes way more money than him. Stay there, young
She
king.
makes way
They
more
will say, make sure home is
Yeah,
straight.
Stay there, young king. Stop with that tomfoolery rap.
Nest. Go ahead.
So,
Nest.
I think, sadly, I think he's capping himself if he stays there. But whatever. And musically,
That's a great place to cap, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah. Hey,
Like, so
maybe not for him.
when was Drake was already too big when he got with Serena. If he stayed with her to affect him, you think?
Yeah,
he was too big. Yeah,
It was gone already. He was gone.
Yeah, he was way
Definitely.
bigger.
He had more money. He had as much money, not more.
He
'cause she
never
got
had
bread.
as much money. Like, you gotta stop, Rad. First of all, she's
About
married to a
now,
billionaire
but-
right now. That's number one, first
Yeah,
and foremost.
I mean that's not
Second
her
of
money.
all, more
Sam. What are you
importantly, she
talking about?
won Wimbledon. She won the French. Like, he does not have. You gotta. What are we talking? Why do you do that? Why every time you do that? Like, what is he talking about?
That's what I saw. The rap gonna ride for his guys.
Yeah, but
You're
like what are we really saying?
I'm not even gonna argue because I don't know. So
I
I'm not
know,
arguing.
I know. No.
You can
I
talk
know.
about she won Wimbledon. So what? That's probably like a $3 million prize to win
A $3
Wimbledon.
million,
Like, who
yo,
cares?
we're talking about the biggest
we
sports
talking about?
athlete in the
So what?
history of sports athlete, and this man got more money than her.
All her money is endorsement. It's not because she won Wimbledon.
You're telling me somebody
Who cares about Wimbledon?
who money gets split 17 ways, but yet and still this person he got more money than her.
He just told Pat Mahomes he coming a couple hundred short, and Pat Mahomes got 500. So you do the math.
Yes, that means like maybe 100 million at best. 200
That means
million
700.
possibly.
That means 700.
If you think that Drake's at $700 million,
He said Patty Mahomes is coming up a couple hundred short.
He lied. He
You
actually
do the
lied.
math.
He lied.
He said that.
Talking Canadian currency.
And he lied. He actually
Why
lied
would
about that.
Drake lie about having
Because
money?
they do that. Hov said that I got Obama on the text. They asked him. He said, I was embellishing.
Yeah,
I actually lied.
He do.
No, Hov said he did not. He didn't have it.
Hov said no. The thing
He said
was
that.
Hov was talking about he texted him to let me in Cuba. Like he was like, obviously I didn't do that, guys. No, but I do got Obama on the text. You don't think Hov got Obama on the text?
Hov
You
said
think-
he was embellishing. He actually said that out of it. I didn't
About him getting into Cuba. Sam,
No,
he got Hov.
said
He got Obama on the text. I think so.
He has Obama number.
He got Obama number. Like that's not nothing crazy for a Hov. I'm sorry, it's not that.
I'm just telling you what Hov said.
Y'all
Y'all telling me what y'all telling
He probably
me.
had never dialed that number a day in his life though.
He got.
He never
Obama on the
will.
text.
He never
got
will.
Obama on the
No, he
text.
never will.
So what you brought up? Oh, let's talk about the guy that he brought to the barbecue. Let's talk about Biden. His first 100 days are now here. Give us a review. Well, y'all want to talk about Biden? 'Cause I got some facts and figures I want to talk about.
I just watched the Dr. Umar Johnson
Oh.
interview today.
I told you I got to connect. Anytime he come in the
Listen,
city, I can
know,
get
get
y'all
him
face to
on.
face.
Listen.
I done met him a few times.
I wear
I met him a
my
few
that
times.
Sicky proud that day, right?
Listen.
I started watching it.
I could. We can talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
That was it was hilarious. That's number
Yeah,
one.
bruh.
It's the humor you have to find in it.
Listen, I tweeted. I said I don't care what you think about him. If you listen to him, you gonna be entertained.
No,
Like
you
a
are.
mother.
You are
Yo,
not even just
crazy.
entertained. He's very convicting. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no,
and I would say
100%.
this for the first. I looked at my phone, and for the first 53 minutes, he had me right. I was like, I'm there. I'm like, yo, let's burn it all down, dog. Like, I was there, and then he just get crazy. He just. And not to say that he's wrong when he get crazy. He just be like, yo, bruh, if you can just relax on this,
Bring it home.
you would
Bring it
honestly
home.
be so much better. Meaning in the sense of people can like they can just flow with you better. And actually they'll probably support you even more if you just relax. But that's just not him, and he's never gonna do that. But to go on the Joe Biden thing, I think that this has all been planned. I think that the white supremacists have lulled us to sleep. I think that this was concocted wherever it was concocted at, whatever.
What,
meeting
Joe
that they
Biden?
had. No, just the last 18 years, 12 years, whatever. I mean, it's about to be.
Since Obama?
Since
Or since-
Obama,
okay.
right? So they let us get somebody black, lulled us to sleep. You know what I'm saying? We was all in the clouds. Obama didn't do nothing. Never did nothing. Never planned on doing anything, to be honest with you. And then right after that, they said, "Okay, let me just let y'all know what time it is." You know what I'm saying? Like, we had the worst president of all time. Like, you know what I mean? Or at least one of.
Was he?
I mean,
Was
one
he?
of. He's terrible. He's god awful. And then they give us Sleepy Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't like what it is it's an agenda going on. I don't want to get this canceled just yet, but it is a certain agenda going on.
Politics.
Obama pushed the agenda of a certain community. Donald Trump puts an agenda of a certain community. And now Joe Biden is pushing an agenda of this other community, but yet it's all really one idea. It's one main frame. Watch the Dr. Umar Johnson interview. He explains it even better than I did. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is Joe Biden is a clown. He's not doing anything for me, not doing anything for our people. So you can go to sleep for all I care.
Let me see.
Joe Biden.
Let me give a little refresher to people. Just so we know who we talking about.
How many days he in? It's been 100 already.
Yes, it's been 100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
it's
just a little reminder to people.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
The comment may have been directed.
So just for reference, to know who we are talking about.
You heard him throw the ain't in there. You ain't black.
You ain't black.
Oh,
So
man.
the man that said, "Hey, if y'all vote for me, I mean you ain't black." Hey, black people, I got y'all. So let's look at some of the things that he has done. COVID-19.
That would have canceled somebody in like 10 years ago if somebody said that. That's crazy.
I don't know how. Remember, I came in. I smoked him when I came in on the pod. One of our first ones doing it. I came in. And
you
smoked.
did. You did.
So COVID-19, he hitting that hard.
He did pretty good with COVID.
Immigration, he doing some things. He got some things going there. The economy, he didn't reverse Trump tax cut yet, but racial equity, extended Voting Rights Act, not yet achieved. Institute National Police Oversight Commission dropped. Push Congress to pass Safe Justice Act, not yet achieved. And this, and Priest talked about this one time before on the pod, was like, you always tell me about how racist and homophobic the Republicans are and how they hate all these minorities. But whenever there's another group that needs something, that bill get right through. The Asian hate, that got right through. First day, signed the transgender bill, that executive order. I thought we couldn't use executive order. That went right through. But whenever it's black people, it's like, come on, y'all. We just got to keep on fighting. Yeah, I'm so sick of fighting.
We're going to always fight.
Like, then when's the bell going to ring and say, ding, 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 y'all won. Here's some rights. Here's some freedoms like the rest of us. Like, what Biden, the dude from the cookout is not going to help. If the first black president, he didn't help, then Rad, what's up? What's up? I mean, is there anybody that's really out there for us besides Dr. Umar Johnson?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I mean, he good, but you know, he's good. But I don't know. Don't come to me for answers. I hope everybody, you know, edge of their seat trying to, you know, wait. Oh, Rad about to say something. No, I don't have anything for you. I don't really pay attention to it a lot. You know, I'm not. You know, it's so bigger than me. Pause. Like I have no. I got a son. I'm trying to make sure he good. That you know, I got kids. Make sure they good. Fiance. That's what I'm on. I don't know. Dr. Umar sounded real good, but I mean, it doesn't really. I'm not trying to be funny, but it really doesn't matter what happens. He's gonna come with a take that's gonna be like it didn't nothing happened. So I know what role he plays.
He's
so I understand. Yeah, I understand what he's doing. So yeah, but I mean, I don't have the answers. I mean, I didn't like Joe Biden. I don't care either side. It's all one big. I mean, do y'all remember reading 1984? Y'all remember
and Angie reading it again right now?
Bro, it's literally, it does not matter. We in 1984, bro. Like it's all one big thing. It's all one big hoopla. The other side can do something, but it's gonna be a different name for it. The other side can do a different name for it. They all crazy. You know, because you on the left side, you a little bit more, you feel like you're more moral than the right side. You're all bad. It doesn't matter who getting power. The Clintons are all terrible people. All the people on the right are all racist and bigots. You know what I mean? So it don't matter. So the current power structure is literally embedded in corruption. In its two-party system is terrible. As long as the two-party system is just going back and forth.
But it works for other groups.
Yes, that is the thing. It's not like it matters because every other community can get what they want. Every other community, it seems like, is fine. They get whatever they want.
What do we want? What do you want?
That, I mean, okay, then therein lies the problem. Like, okay.
Oh, okay, let's talk.
Okay, therein lies the problem. But what I'm saying is, systemically, what they have done, they have divided us as a people. That's number one. And they, like, what's honest, this is the honest to God truth. Everything that they do is to keep us oppressed. Legitimate, like, legit everything. I'm honestly to the point where there's nothing that they do that is good. Like, seriously. Like, I'm really at that point now. Like, move, like, anything that, yes, I'm just saying, I'm saying the power structure, not even so much the government, just the government. Society. Oh, it has the government, smotherment, whatever. Because the government is just a figment of everybody's imagination. They don't run the world.
People, okay,
Talking about people who got the
running
money, people who hire and fire, do those things. What I'm saying is that everything that is done to oppress us, no matter whatever it is, in every facet of life. If it's in education, if it's in entertainment, if it's in the private sector, the public sector, whatever it is done to make us look bad and to oppress us. I'm at that point. Honest to God.
You feel oppressed? You feel oppressed?
It's just like, yo, everybody else can get a fast track to just, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that this whole Asian thing is insane. And this is no disrespect to Asians. You know what I mean? I don't want them to get killed or whatever the case may be, but
that's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, but it does get you to a point where it's like equality means that y'all get killed just as much as we get killed. That's what equality is for us. Because it was a point equality. It's like, okay, we get treated fairly. We're not getting treated fairly.
Okay. All that being said, what are they doing? Like, what do we want, and what do they get that we want?
Well, and that's
a bill, right?
What bill? What did the bill say? What is it to do? Not do?
I mean,
just to have our name on it and for it to get passed.
The Emmett Till lynching bill could get passed. I mean, that's
a start. Okay. Can I get a bill? What I'm saying is, I just want a bill that has black people name on it, and just it could just all vote for it. Is that possible?
No matter what it is.
Is that even possible? It can literally say black people exist bill. Boom. I guarantee you we can't get that passed. Like, come on, Rad. That's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm learning about the filibuster.
Yeah, man.
Me.
It's all terrible. CNN just got caught fraud and not fraud, but just lying all the time. I've been killing CNN for the last 2 years, and they just came out with how terrible they are. Fox always been terrible. It's all terrible. It don't matter. You can't. Where you getting news to know if anything they saying is true? Like, all of it is
right here.
But that's why
1984. We're in 1984, guys.
But
I don't care. I don't know nothing about.
That's
all
why,
that is just lies.
That is why Dr. Umar Johnson is important, and the people like him, because even if they do find little holes in everything, at worst they do. I mean, they are calling out things. I mean, yes, it does create dialogue. I'm just saying the fact that it needs to be said that both parties is bad, because some people may not know that. And he needs to say that.
If you listen to
millions of people don't like that.
The both party system.
Millions of people don't think that.
No,
millions of people don't.
I know. That's what I'm
parties
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, a lot. Most people, I think.
I'm saying that is important for the conversation to be raised. That, yo, listen, we just because like Obama didn't do nothing for us, Joe Biden's not doing it. Like, it doesn't matter. We need to do stuff for ourselves. That's the whole point of it. I think that's I'm saying. That's what we're getting out of that. We need to have a power structure for ourselves, and it's just as simple as us looking out for each other. That's how it starts. And then you go abroad with it. Then you can go, you know what I'm saying? But if we, just like you on an airplane, the first thing they tell you to do, first of all, take your oxygen, because you can't help the next person if you dead. So you take care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Then you take care of the people around you, and then maybe you can branch out and do what you need to do. That's what I'm saying for us as black people.
Angie are starting a super PAC if y'all want to be donors.
I don't know what that is, bro.
Super political action group.
Yeah.
Or correlation or something. It's pretty much we can form a PAC. Yeah, we lobbyists. So all black people, we put our money together and say we got $20 million for our cause. What's up? Going to the highest bidder. And,
I'm jaded. Anything political, or even not jaded, but like my dad did all this. My dad was Dr. Umar. Like I hear him
for sure.
My dad. Like, and it's kind of like
he is Dr. Umar right now as we speak.
You know what I mean? So like for me, I know what comes with that. If you want to commit to that, and it's just not like
it's not for everybody.
It's not. Bro, that seemed like it seemed like you just can scream forever and nothing changed. That's how it feel. Like, and I'm like, yo, I'd rather just make sure I'm good, my kid good, their cousins good, my friends good, and let's grow.
Sometimes that's all you can do, though.
That's what I feel like. But for me to say that, but I know how much a lot of people not thinking like that. A lot of people poverty, like black people in America. How can you expect? Like, I mean, if you go deep and down into slavery, how can you expect a lot of these people who just been like we in Buffalo? Buffalo's the third poorest city in America, bro. Like how you like when you see it compared to Atlanta, like what Mill's saying, like him going to Atlanta and come back to Buffalo, it's probably like night and day. Like, I can only imagine. You know what I mean? So it's just craziness. So I know that those people are needed because you need to help the collective. Somebody somehow need to help the collective. You know what I mean? So
All right. So we Biden's on watch, so we see if he does something. If not,
He's not.
He probably won't.
I mean Kamala probably gonna be the president in the next 2 years. I mean, that's me.
She ain't gonna do nothing either.
I know she not, but I mean Biden is literally, I mean, he's literally a figurehead. This is 1984. I mean,
he getting policy done. He getting stuff passed. He giving out millions of dollars in stimulus checks. He can do something.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, like he's doing something.
So yeah,
that was gonna happen. That all that stuff is happening with him or him, not him or anybody in there. You ask me. But
well, it's people say the same thing about Obama when he bought out the auto companies. It was like whoever was going to be president was going to do that because he couldn't do it. But I mean, Obama get the credit for it, so it is what it is. All right, anything before we get to sports? All right, let's get into sports, baby. So this is We Think It's a Sports Show. We do talk sports on this podcast, and the big thing in sports this week is the draft. NFL draft is coming up. One of my favorite events. Even though the Bills is at 30, I'm used to them being around 8 to 13, but Bills at 30. But I'm still excited about the draft, especially all these quarterbacks going off the board. So who want to get their mock draft first? Yeah, we doing 1 through 10 or 1 through 5?
So Mills.
We can go 10. We can go 5. I'm pretty sure our top 5 gonna be the same though, so we might want to stretch it to 10. Or at least 7.
Make it 7 for Preach.
One I got Trevor Lawrence.
All right, where he going?
He going to the Jaguars.
People gotta know. Yeah.
Oh, he going to Jacksonville, Jaguars. Number 2, I got Zach Wilson to the Jets. 3, I got Mac Jones going to the 49ers.
Mac Jones.
4, I got Kyle Pitts going to the Falcons.
5,
I got Jamar Chase going to the Bengals.
To the Bengals? Bengals loaded up.
Mills, did you type in Mel Kiper mock draft 2.0?
Mel Kiper got Chase going to. I don't think so.
I'm being so.
I don't think Mel Kiper got Chase going. I don't think a lot of people got Chase going there. I think they got.
I got Devontae Smith going to the Dolphins. I got Penei Sewell going to the Lions.
They'll love that if he dropped.
I got Trey Lance going number 8. I got him going to Washington.
Well, number 8 is Carolina.
Carolina. I think they're gonna trade. Washington gonna trade up.
Oh, Mills.
Oh. Look at that trade up.
They need a QB. Alex Smith gone. I mean,
Raw Mills with the trade up. I like that, Millie.
I got Micah Parsons going to Denver.
like
Patrick Surtain going to Dallas as number 10.
Oh, so Dallas trading up?
I think
no, they got 10.
Dallas got 10.
They got 10.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, they do it right.
Dallas got 10.
Yeah, they got 10.
I'm looking at something else. All right, who next? All right, Mills.
I'll go. Trevor Lawrence going to Jacksonville. Zach Wilson going to the Jets. Matt Jones going to San Francisco. Chalk. I was going to say that Atlanta's going to swing for the fences and go Justin Fields here, but I believe Kyle Pitts can't miss. So I think that they're going to go tight end and just rock out with it. I do have I think the Bengals is going to go with how you pronounce his name? The lineman, Kalua.
Penny.
Sewell.
Yeah,
Penei Sewell. So I got him going to the Cincinnati Bengals to help out that offensive line. I have Chase going to the Dolphins. This is the thing. I think that either San Diego Chargers is going to get Slater, the tackle from Northwestern, or the Patriots is going to trade up to get Fields there. So, be on the lookout for that. I got Trey Lance rather going to the Panthers. I think they're gonna go 2 quarterbacks.
That's
And then I just like for the Broncos is gonna be stuck. They're gonna probably trade back. And I think that the Philadelphia Eagles are gonna get up there and get Devontae Smith.
Okay.
And then at 10, if what you call it don't pick Justin Fields at 7, I think they're going the Patriots are gonna trade up to the Dallas Cowboys and take Justin Fields at 10.
All right. And I'll go rat.
That's a lot of early movement too, preach.
Yeah, a lot of movement. So, Lawrence to the Jags, obviously, just Zach Wilson to the Jets, Mac Jones to San Fran, Kyle Pitts to Atlanta, and Sewell to the Bengals. Pretty much chalk. I do like that Kyle Pitts, Julio, and Ridley. Hopefully Matt Ryan might be an option again this year for fantasy.
He definitely is.
So we see. So I got Chase going to the Dolphins as a Bills fan. That's tough. I got Waddle going to the Lions since they lost Galladay. I got Slater going to Carolina. I have Lance going to what you call it? Lance like 6'5", right? And real fast.
Saying Detroit.
So,
Denver.
Denver. They like the big quarterbacks in Denver. So I think LA, that's what we go with. And then I think Dallas take a cornerback. I got Patrick Sherton from Alabama going to Dallas at 10.
Patrick Sherton in second. His daddy
I
played.
think they're gonna trade. I think they're gonna trade back because remember they took Claiborne.
Your Mo?
Yeah, like 7 years ago.
I know, but sometimes that leave a bad taste in your mouth.
That's true. About 7 years by now. I gotta get over that.
Gotta get over that. Yeah, you gotta get over that. Yeah, I got one Trevor Lawrence. Obviously, I got Zach Wilson going to Jets, but I still think that San Fran is somewhat smoke streaming. And I think they get Fields. I think Fields is just a better quarterback. He's literally, I know the Ohio State thing, I get it, but he's literally better than all those guys like put together. He had multiple years at doing it too, like Haskins and the other guy,
Jones.
Cardell Jones. They had 1 year, good year, but he had multiple years. And he's run a 4.4. Like that's different too. None of them was as he's really good. I think he like Dak Prescott 2.0 for me. I think he like this. He already
who
he be Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott's 2.0.
Who is
Justin Fields?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he just a stronger, faster, stronger iron version of Dak Prescott. So then I got number 4, I got Kyle Pitts is going to Atlanta. I got Cincinnati taking Penei Sewell. I got Miami taking Jamar Chase. Now this is interesting. I think New England moves up. I think New England moves up to with Detroit and take whoever they like between Trey Lance and Mac Jones. I'm assuming I'm gonna go with Mac Jones here. I think New England moves up and get Mac Jones at 7 trade with Detroit. I got number 8. I got Carolina taking Patrick Surtain. I think they go cornerback there. I think they go with Sam Darnold. I think they get some offense. I'm thinking get some defensive help because their defense is terrible. Denver is interesting. I got them taking Trey Lance here because I don't think Drew Lock is their guy. I think he's pretty much done. I got them taking Trey Lance. They don't got to move up. They don't got to do nothing crazy. He's just gonna follow him, and I think they're just gonna take him. They got their weapons is crazy. You got Sutton coming back, Jared Judy, and the tight end. I forgot his name. Fant. So and Melvin Gordon. I mean, they got boys. So I think Trey Lance. He played in Wyoming. He going to Denver. I think so I think Trey Lance go to Denver. And then where I'm at now, where I'm at. 10 is Dallas, and I think they probably go O-line here. I guess the best O-line, and right now it's looking like Slater, Rashawn Slater, for best O-lineman for Dallas because they wanted the cornerback. They could potentially trade out to get the next cornerback if they wanted to, or they can just go and get just J.C. Horn. Either one of those two. I can see them going O-line because they O-line got hurt, or they go best cornerback available in J.C. Horn. So I think that's how it's gonna go.
All right. Well, we see who was the closest when the draft happened Thursday. Maybe we come back and recap. So this is when I love having y'all as my friends, right? Because I didn't play football, but I know and I understand it. I know and understand the numbers enough to really know what the hell is going on out there. But I need your help with this. Why is Tom Brady bitching about the numbers changing? Like, what's going on? Like, is that really a big deal?
I don't know what
think
you're
it's
talking about. What happened?
NFL is allowing,
The jersey rule. Let them to change their
yeah,
numbers.
they're relaxing it. Like Patrick Peterson is wearing number 7 this year.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't like it.
Why not?
I mean, I think it's for me. I think Tom Brady just being conservative. He just think he don't probably want anything to change about the NFL ever because he's been dominating for so long. So even the things he was just mentioning about what can happen, I'm like, bro, what are you even talking about? Like college do it fine, high school. I mean, NFL isn't college, but they do it fine. They got same numbers in college, and they're fine. You know what I mean? So it's not that big of a deal. But I think just he a conservative. I mean,
I think it's
in nature.
Tom Brady beef was that if linebackers start having safety numbers or corner numbers, the line won't know who to block.
Yeah, that's different colors,
I
man.
mean,
You figure it out.
He's a creature of habit.
Colors.
He's a creature of habit, and he won more Super
Jersey
Bowls
colors.
more than most. So, I mean, listen, if he has that opinion, he can have that opinion.
Yeah, he's conservative. I understand it.
I don't like it because I always thought of it as like it's a grown up move, meaning that when you get to a certain level, you can't do things as you did when you was a child. And that's how I looked at it.
Yeah, he really just put that. He put that.
No, I'm dead serious. Like I'm like, okay, you in the pros and you can't do little
You can't wear number 2. You can't wear number 2.
You can't do kid tricks anymore. It's a big boy game. Where you start? I'm just saying.
We're 89.
Yeah, no, seriously. That's how I always looked at it.
I get what you're
And
saying.
I appreciate it.
I get what you're saying.
All I'm saying is
but
it's a dress code, and you should adhere to it. It's a big boy game. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain way that we do things here. I don't mind it. I honestly don't mind
I
it.
don't mind it. I
I think it sucks for the fans, though. It sucks for the fans that bought jerseys of players, and then they change their number, and then the jersey pretty much.
That's why they're doing it.
Only way I think
I'm
the only way
saying,
you can
it
change
just
it
sucks
this
for the
year.
fans.
But I think the only way you can do it this year is if you
gotta
buy
pay
out.
out.
If you buy out your inventory, and then
You gotta
next
buy
year
the
they can do
inventory.
it. So they're gonna give, and then it's
Hold on,
buyback
hold on.
jerseys. So the NFL do the jersey exchange
No.
all the time. So I think they're
Hold on. You have to buy
buy
out
out your
your own
inventory.
inventory.
Yeah, you can change your jersey now, but if you don't buy it out, you can change it next year as long as you give them a upfront notice. Let them know you.
Yeah, I
can
think
change it.
Patrick Peterson is a new team, so I think he maybe not apply because maybe they didn't start making his jerseys yet. So I don't know.
I mean, if you want it that bad to buy out your inventory, then I guess you can do whatever you want if you spend the money.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
You know, when you're younger though, little league you get your number. High school you try to get that same number. College you typically try to get that same number too. You get it tatted on you. You
No,
get the
that's a fact.
chain with the number on it, and then you go to the league. You got to change that. You already set your life around being number 2, deuce. You know what I mean?
like
Then you
that.
go to the league. You got to win 45. I mean, it feel good to go back to your old ways and feel that whole atmosphere when you had that number.
I mean, we in social media, and and people want to market themselves better. So like the dude, I don't know if y'all know the little boy Munchie, the one who ran the ball out on the NFL, the Super Bowl like last year. He ran a ball. It was like a big commercial. The little boy with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
Well, him, like if he clearly marketing himself to be an NFL. So if he pick a number and he starts selling merch and stuff like that with his number and all the way through, that's a good, I mean, obviously college might have an issue, but right now that could be a good for marketing. You know what I mean? Long-term marketing, just picking a number, kicking the number. Everybody know you for this, and then you're in the NFL with that same number. I think all in all, I understand Tom Brady's beef because scheme-wise, and he gonna be conservative. Why would you change this league? It's been doing so great. Why would you do that? What's the point? You know what I mean? But I could see for marketing long-term. I mean, I think it's good for the players.
All right. Get to a little bit of NBA. Shout out to my Nets. Hashtag nothing but Nets. They looking good, man. My guy Ramadan Kyrie. What you think about Ramadan Kyrie? Is that now like a new untucked Kobe? Untucked Kyrie.
Untuck Kyrie. Untuck Kobe too.
He been playing some good
Or
basketball.
Scowl or the Scowl, but he been balling. I mean, he been balling.
He been balling.
Either way, he been balling. I'm a big fan of Kyrie. He been balling. I did Ramadan before, so I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know how it's making him more get more energized because it wasn't necessarily getting. I mean, I guess it could at certain moments. I
Did you play with Icebox in the Gus?
Bruh,
He was
he ain't
around.
talking about that. No, he played with us. He played with me.
Yeah, they were talking to you, Mel.
Oh yeah, we lost. That was the worst year we had. We lost the first 2 games.
Yeah,
Box
me-
was dead out there, but he
Box,
couldn't
yeah,
drink
Box
no
was rough,
water, no nothing, man.
It's tough. That's,
Couldn't
but
do
he
nothing.
is also not in shape and not healthy.
He not in shape,
he
you're right.
was, you know,
And it was outside.
and it was outside. So
90-degree weather.
Kyrie is totally different. You know, he probably putting IV after the game. Like he probably Gucci. Like it's probably different. You know, different level of, you know. But I mean, shout out to Kyrie. He balling, man. Shout out to Nets. I think they're gonna obviously when they get healthy, they're gonna be unbeatable.
Anything to KD liking that tweet about Steph Curry needing help? I think that was a little sucker move by KD.
He do.
KD all in the social media right now, but Steph do need help though.
Steph balling though.
That balling.
Yeah,
It's crazy. That's crazy. Raw stuff.
might be one of the greatest weapons we
Change
ever
it.
seen. That's what I said.
Something like that. And he just
Yeah,
changing the
man.
game. He's slowly changing the game.
He's changing the game.
That's all.
Yeah, what else? Anything else going on in the association? When does the playoffs start? That starts soon, right?
Like 3 weeks for
In
4
3
weeks.
weeks.
Westbrook,
It's like 10
Westbrook,
games left.
Westbrook got the triple-double drink. He passed
Will Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain. Yeah, 12. He had 12. 11. He had 12 the other night.
Oh yeah,
Triple-double.
I seen him say that people just need to appreciate him for his greatness. Rad, do you think he was talking to you? Because apparently this podcast is bigger than we think. Because we got Stephen A. Smith still on our side, we got Joe Button still on our sides. Westbrook probably heard you dog him. What you think?
Oh my god.
You think you are a little too tough on him? That he do deserve a little bit more respect than you give him?
I mean, for one, if I'm talking about you on this level, it's come with a level of you got to be great. You know, being the worst MVP is there's a level to that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I mean, yes, he gets more credit than maybe I appear to give him, but he's still not. You know, but he's still a 3 masquerading as a 1. So that's how I see it. You know what I mean? If he was a 3, I think he could be on a championship team.
Yo.
And that's not bad. It's a lot of good 3s. It was a lot of, Clay was the 3, right? So Clay is
Yeah.
great, right? So yeah, I think he's a 3 masquerading as a 1, 1A, and I think if he's a 1 or 1A, 1B on your team, you're not going to go far in the playoffs. It's that simple. It's proof.
It's not proof. They went to a final.
James Harden was better than him.
James Harden was not better than him. Stats
Yes, he
don't prove
was.
that.
6th man of the year, he was better than him. I'm sorry.
He had 43 in the finals.
And the reason
game.
they lost the finals because
Was
James
because of
Harden was terrible.
Okay, that
He was terrible.
So if he was a little bit
Because
better,
he
they
was
would have won.
Because
But
he,
anyways-
if he was better, he
anyways.
was himself. They would have won. Westbrook was,
In-
you know,
Anyways,
he was Westbrook.
Westbrook has had success, but I'm almost sick of talking about it. I really am. No, I just because I just don't understand what we play the game for anymore.
win.
I've never seen somebody do the things that he's doing, but yet and still he doesn't get the credit. Like I don't even like anytime somebody says somebody does like 27, like I think Luka has 27 or 28, 8 and 9. So what? I'm saying so what to all of it now. 8 and 9 doesn't do anything for me because I actually seen somebody do 30, 10, and 10, but nobody wants to talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody has. Stop saying that, Rad.
LeBron
Stop-
scored 59 and 9 in the finals.
I
and
don't
people
care
keep
what
doing it
LeBron did.
because he
I'm
didn't win or
talking
nothing.
about
Like, people do
30,
things that we don't care
10,
anymore.
and
Not don't
10.
care, but
No, nobody has ever done 30, 10, and 10 and never cared about it. That's just not true. It doesn't happen. I just can't
he
understand
won MVP. Sam.
the
What are you talking
idea
about?
of somebody averaging 23, 14, and like 13 as a 6'4" guard. Like, what are we talking about? What
does-
like, what?
At some point, though, doesn't he have to win a ring?
No, he does not
It's
have to
10
win a
years.
ring, Mike.
It's 10 years. It's
Nah, I
11
don't think
years.
he have to.
Why
just-
do you have to
greatness
win
is
a
greatness.
ring?
That's the standard that whoever our pioneers set for one.
No.
But nobody has ever put that standard to when people do triple doubles. Nobody
Okay,
ever said,
okay.
"Oh, but Joe, he didn't win the game." So,
So how
what?
great is he? So how great is he? Is he
You see
better
what I'm
than Is he better than Chris Paul? All time? Do you think he's gonna be better than Chris? Is he better than Chris Paul?
Will he go
Is he
down
better than
in
Gary
his-
Payton? Is he better than Gary Payton?
I don't think he's better than a glove.
Jason Kidd?
He might not be better than a kid either.
So what did the triple double get him ultimately?
He's a top 30 player of all time.
Got him on stats.
I didn't say that he was better than Gary Payton. I'm not gonna go that far, but I'm just saying, like he's still an
I
all-time.
named people who didn't win rings. I named a couple. People
Jason
that
Kidd
didn't
won a
Hey,
ring.
yeah.
Gary Payton
Jason
won
Kidd
a
won.
ring.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying they did. They won rings. You named
ring.
everybody who won a ring, right? So I didn't
did win a ring, yeah.
understand the
They
comparison.
did, but I meant like as
Reggie,
being the guy, being
And
the
Reggie,
guy.
They wasn't necessarily a guy, but Gary Payton was
They
good on
wasn't.
that team, and Jason Kidd was very good on that team.
You're right.
Jason
but
Kidd
I'm
shut down
talking about in
LeBron.
their prime. I'm talking about in their prime. That's
okay,
fine.
but listen, Reggie, is he better than Reggie?
Miller?
Yeah.
I don't even compare the two, but
I don't.
They play
All-time list.
basketball.
I don't.
All-time list,
I don't.
no.
I don't personally think he's better than Reggie. Actually, he is better than Reggie Miller. Ah, that's kind of wild. That's
That's
I gotta think about
Russell
it.
Westbrook is not better. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
gotta
sorry.
I gotta look the all-time stats.
What
I gotta
have he
look the
done to show
all-time.
me that? I'm sorry. The triple double was nice. He got an MVP.
He averaged
But
like
that's what I was naming. That's what I was naming. I'm sorry. I was naming people who don't got MVPs. And he got one. So that's almost like having an MVP usually catapults you
nah.
to
Derrick
like.
Rose got one. He's terrible.
But he got hurt, Sam. That you can't. I mean, come on.
You
Let's
just said
talk
you
about-
said you talk about MVPs, bro. Just being
I'm
he
talking
looks
about
good right now though.
that
Bill-
usually
I
catapults
think
you somewhere else.
Bill Walton has MVP, I think.
I mean, in
He got
terms
hurt
of,
too.
in terms of people that don't have rings, that like debate names, the Reggie Millers, the Iversons, the Barclays.
He's not better than Iverson.
He's not better than
He's not better than Barkley. Not better than Ewing. He's not better than Malone. He's not
He's-
better than.
He might be better than Karl Malone, but he's not better than Karl Malone because Karl Malone is second all-time. in
He better than
scorer,
John Stockton.
my opinion. But he's
He's not.
he is. He's actually he's better than John.
He better than John Stockton.
John Stockton's like top
He-
30.
He better than Jackson.
Webb?
He better than Clyde.
Clyde got a ring, I think.
Is he better than Clyde? I don't care. Is he
can't-
better than Clyde?
I gotta look at the all-time points. You asked me this.
That's the point.
Okay, but
You know the fact that you got to think about all this stuff. That means he's not. That's
is
what I'm
he
saying.
better than
Clyde-
C-Web, right? Because you
Oh, is he better than C Webb?
We got to see Webb. Let's move on. Let's move on. If we get to see Webb for
Well,
Russell,
man, like, at
C.
what
Webb-
point
we're not
did he
talking
stop?
no
No,
more.
C Webb
what point
C Webb
did
is
he
the top
stop?
47 player in all time.
we get to see Webb, who's not in the Hall of Fame. When we talking about Russell Westbrook, there's nothing to talk about.
But
It's literally nothing to talk about. no
are you
more.
saying that C Webb
we
wasn't?
got to see Webb? Is he better than Jermaine O'Neal? Is he better than Sean Lewis?
Are you serious?
Is he better than the White? Is he better than the White? You better than the White Howard?
That's a tough one. Dwight is the top 10 center of all time.
Yo, Westbrook is done, yo. I wasn't even gonna go this harsh. Westbrook is done, bro. I'm sorry, he gotta get out of here.
We're at.
He got retired.
We're
He
at.
got retired.
We're at.
It's over for him.
Are
It's
you
over. And you're not better than the White.
Dwight Howard is a top 40 player of all time,
No,
right?
he's not.
How is he
No,
not?
he's not.
We already
because
had
there's
this
a top
argument.
50 already, and he probably not. We had a top 50 already. He was
And
a top. He was a top 11 or 12 center. That's what we discussed.
And
Not
at his
top 40 player.
position. Brad, are you saying that C Webb is not an all-timer?
He's not even in the Hall of Fame, bro.
You don't have
That's
to be in
what
the
I'm
Hall
saying.
of Fame to be an all-timer.
What are you talking about, Breach? Yes, you do. It's so many people that's in the Hall of Fame that's not all time.
Like, C Webb is better than Mitch Richmond. Mitch Richmond is in the Hall of Fame. That's a
He
fact.
just said
That's
you
a
don't have to
legit
be an
fact.
all-timer to be in the Hall of Fame.
No. You don't listen. I said you can be an all-timer and not be in the
You
Hall
did.
of Fame. That's what I said. That's exactly what I
Still
said.
It's still not true.
Yes, it is. C Webb
How-
is an
there's so many
all-timer.
people in the Hall of Fame to be
sorry,
an
right now.
all-time what?
Mitch Richmond is in the Hall of Fame. Chris
Yo,
Muller
if
is in
you're
the Hall
not
of
in the
Fame.
Hall of
He's
Fame-
better than
yo,
those players.
Yo, if I raise my hand and say, yo, I played 10, 12 years
Is
in
Chris
this-
Webber better than
Am
Chris
I-
Muller?
And I say, am I all timer? They be like, is you gonna get in the Hall of Fame? No. Then no. Then no. It's that simple.
So what you're
no,
saying
you're
is-
not an all timer because you're not in the Hall of Fame.
Everybody that's in the Hall of Fame is an all-timer.
Everybody that's not in the Hall of Fame is not a Hall of Famer. It's not an all timer. That's what I'm saying.
See
If you're
what-
not in there, you're not even up for discussion.
See-
If you're not in there, you're not up for discussion.
C Webb is actually
Period.
mentioned with all-timers. He is.
All-time blunders, maybe.
No, when y'all don't watch basketball, so I can't. I
But
can't speak
bro,
for you.
What?
I like C-Web. I was
I see
arguing
what.
with you, but
I like C-Web too.
Chris Bosh. But if
Russell-
you say that
Russell
he's a
better than-
timer, but he's not in
Yes.
the Hall of
I
Fame,
wa-
it doesn't even
I
make
wore
sense.
number 4 because of
Yes,
C Webb.
whatever. Yes,
Is he better,
yes.
is he better than Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah, he's better than Gilbert.
I was gonna say Antoine Jameson.
Is he better than Stephon Marbury? He better than Stephon Marbury.
Yes, he's better than those players.
Prime
Yes.
Stephon Marbury. Better than
Yes.
B Diddy. Baron Davis. Prime B Diddy.
Yeah, he's better than. He's better than. But shout out to them though.
They nice though. They nice.
Yeah, they
they nice.
They're nice.
They all nice. All of them is nice. And I think. I mean.
my man Jay Crossover.
He's better than all of them.
All right. Okay.
He has an MVP, y'all.
He
Like, we
do,
can't,
so?
we can't like
Yo,
Derrick Rose
disrespect
had
him,
one.
man.
Derrick Rose had one.
Derrick Rose was
If
better than all. He's better than all of them.
if I had to put $50 on who's going to score 50 for me, Jamal Crawford or Westbrook, I'm putting my money on Crawford.
I'm taking Baron
I put
Davis.
my money on Crawford.
I'm
too.
taking Gilbert Arenas without even.
I'm taking
blinking.
Baron Davis
If you
over.
expand the options.
Yeah,
nah.
I'm taking Jamal Crawford. I'm taking Baron Davis over Russell Westbrook. I think.
Okay, you can do whatever you want to do.
I think
It's
Baron
fine.
Davis is that
It's a
nice.
free country.
All-time list,
Joe
right?
Biden picked Asians over black. He
Nah,
just being a
not all
number.
timeless.
Right?
He not.
It's fine.
He don't got everything behind it. He not all timeless. Russell Westbrook
But
is going to be an all timer. Like
He
like
is
that-
an all
he is.
timer.
I give him that.
I mean, come on, y'all.
Simply because of the triple double.
He's a Hall of Famer, though. You can't.
Yeah, first
But
ballot.
when you say simply because, that's like saying Will Chamberlain is simply an all timer because he had 50 and 25. Like, you gotta stop
And he got
that.
rings
Y'all
and
gotta
MVP.
stop.
Preach. We've seen this. Who name one player that's an all timer that get out of the NBA and don't get but you didn't win a ring? No jokes. T Mac, AI, Reggie, C Web,
Charles Barkley.
Chuck. Everybody all get it. So now,
Yeah,
like,
but that's
And we can
but-
go. And we can go. The numbers for Westbrook in the playoffs since KD left.
So what?
is
The only people
terrible.
that
He has not got out the first round.
Okay,
that's on
but
some T-Mac stuff.
that's
He has not out
fine.
the first round.
Okay, but then put Kevin Durant on the team by himself and let's see if he can get out the first round because he's never done that either. But he's never got out the first round by himself. I'm just being honest. We can talk.
He
We can
did.
call space.
Russell Westbrook was hurt. He got out the first round.
Who? When he played Memphis and he got embarrassed? But listen,
That was the second round.
Mike, what I was
believe.
saying, and Tony Allen shut him down, so he shouldn't talk anymore. What I'm saying to you is, Mike, is that when we look at these players in totality, the reality is this: like
A lot of big words and a lot of nothing after this.
the elites of elites can talk about not having rings, right? I mean, that is just
Okay.
because that's what they do. Like Shaq criticizes Chuck about not having a ring, but that's because he got 4 of them. Like, I mean, but so that puts you in a different.
Jet Smith give to Charles Barkley.
No. Whenever Kenny say anything, Charles Barkley checks him like, bro, you need to relax. You was trash. Like, stop it. Because he can always trump trash people. He can't trump Elijah. He can't trump Shaq. Like, he can't trump another all-timer with a ring. But
Dominique Wilkins or Westbrook?
Dominique, nigga, what you talking about? Like, Dominique is a Hall of Famer. He's a legit cemented. Like, I mean, but you saying, like, what are we talking about here?
Vince Carter or Russell Westbrook?
Russell Westbrook. This guy was trash.
I think that's closer than you think.
No, it's not.
I think so.
That's not close. It's not close at all.
I think it's closer.
Vince went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yo, Westbrook
Give
went
him
to
a
the
highlight reel,
finals,
man.
y'all. Like, why you gotta do that?
All right, so let's go ahead get to the end of the show. Normally we say shout out to the scammers. I'm not shouting this out. My man Dr. Dre, he getting scammed. He just had to fire his lawyer. Divorce settlement. 800 million.
800.
800 million. So he fired his lawyer.
Well, how much do he got?
Yeah, bro. That's why I'm curious to know.
Is he a billionaire?
He wasn't quite. I think he was around 9. I thought he was around 900 million. So she getting all of it. It's not like she getting all of it to me. But I mean, he got probably. I don't know. Maybe his assets and everything worth up to 8 million.
They said his fortune is estimated around 800 million.
And she's getting all his money?
Yo, what did he do? Yo,
That's not even funny.
I mean, but like, that's impossible.
That's literally all of his money. That's crazy.
No way. She can't be taking all of it.
Mills, are you
I thought
looking it up?
I thought you could only get 50% of it.
Yeah, it's 800.
Nah.
Yo, bro, she getting 800 million, bro.
But Jeff Bezos' wife got what? 30 billion? Some
Yeah, but
crazy number?
He has 70 billion. Yeah, so I mean that's like whatever that.
I mean,
Well,
to lose
I know,
30, to use
but
30 billion is
no,
crazy.
no, it's actually not, because once you get to a certain level of billion, it's not even money anymore. It's just whatever that is.
You're
It's-
right.
It's legit not
No,
money.
you're right.
They don't even
30
look
and
at
30
it.
billion.
30
You're right.
like there's no difference between 5. There's really no difference between probably 7 billion and 27 billion. Like or
$20
real
billion.
No, true, but there is no like
Yeah,
what can you not get that from 7, because you have all the credit in the world, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like
1 billion do that. 500 million do that.
that's what I'm saying. So
A
it's
million,
just like
not a million, but
unless you want to
I don't
buy
know.
like a country or something, and it
No, the
costs
world.
like 15 billion.
how much the world cost? How much the world cost?
More than that.
The U.S. is in trillions.
Yeah.
to somebody. So
Yeah, the world is
y'all
not.
think,
Yeah.
y'all think that the divorce laws need to be updated some?
If she is taking everything he has, that's like
crazy.
we got to
That's
talk
crazy.
about. Like, come on,
That's
like
crazy.
what judge is actually saying that? Like,
That's
I'm not
okay.
saying she's not entitled to.
Like, how bad was the lawyer?
He had to be the worst lawyer of all time. I mean, like, I don't understand how did they get to 800 million. Like,
I didn't see. Is this real? Because this seems like
Yeah, it can't be
literally. This literally be the news of the forever. Because that's to take
Nah, it's not.
all
It's
the
not that
person
much.
monies.
She ain't.
That
getting
is literally insane.
How much he getting, Mills?
Yo, Dr. Dre. I mean, I guess you make 800, make 800 again, right? That's what they say. What they say that?
He paid.
I mean,
He
you
paid
can't
her,
sell Beats by Dre again. He already sold it.
He got a
What's
pair
that, Mel?
two. He got a pair of $2 million.
yeah, right. I'm like, I don't know where you got that from. It's
Because if she got 800, I'm gonna say that's all he got. I think like I was
Yeah,
literally thinking like,
$2 million.
that's what
$2
he's
million
worth.
divorce settlement. $2 million.
oh, that's shorts.
Yeah, it's 2 million. Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
He not even
Yo, shout out to the
paying.
scammers because that's a scam. He scammed her out of that.
He not even.
2 mil.
Oh, hold on. Dr. Dre and his wife Nicole Young
2
will
million a year
have
probably.
to split nearly 60 million in real estate as a part of their divorce.
He probably got a 2 million like a month or 2 million a year. type of thing.
No. He had to pay her 2 million at one time. They're going to
Yeah,
split
for,
$60 million in estate assets.
Okay.
And he's trying to fight paying her $5 million legal fee,
Yeah.
which he's probably going to
Oh.
lose.
Jesus Christ.
800.
Man, you gotta pay the fact that you gotta pay
I
my
think-
wife legal fees is kind of nuts.
That's crazy.
I think they're saying
god!
no. They had a prenup though.
He did, but I'm just saying to even
Okay.
to throw that on top of it, like yo, I gotta pay your legal. Like I could add that to the bill. Yo, that's crazy. You could pay my. You gotta pay my legal bills too.
Ooh, I thought my man Dr. Dre was done.
You'll be
No.
broke.
They was just saying that his
You gotta get another
worth
job.
is 800 million.
Yeah.
So
alright.
they're technically fighting over, but she had a prenup, so it didn't make a difference. And even in that, she's only entitled to half in California and New York. So I mean, you can't even get over that.
She getting shorts though. I kind of feel bad for her. At
Yeah,
some
her-
level.
I mean,
2
she's
mil?
24 years old. Like,
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I think that was her.
Hold on, she's 24. Nah, she been
No,
married to this
Mike.
lady since
Oh, it is-
96.
Yo, Mike got all the bad news, bro.
Yeah.
talking about?
All right, is his new wife 24?
Probably, but like she been married to this lady since 96.
All
I'm
right.
like,
Don't-
24?
Don't listen to Mike on Twitter, y'all. Mike,
Oh, so they've been married for they've been married for 24
He was
years.
married
Mike.
24 years.
Yeah.
Oh, married 24 years. I bet
Yeah, it was.
like
Okay.
24.
I'm like, yo, Mike, yo,
You're
yo.
wildin'.
But yeah, but I'm saying 2 million. She literally got. I mean, I'm not. It's probably not the worst thing, but she gonna have to downsize tremendously.
Yeah, her whole life.
No.
way
She
of
got
living is
60. They're about to split 60 million. So if she could get 30 million in the state, then she could just sell it.
And
She-
downsize. Sam, you don't live in the state no more. You can't maintain
No,
that
true.
state.
I'm
Sell
saying
it,
that-
downsize to a smaller.
So it's like
Now, what
if she
happens
get
when
30
you
million in the
divorce?
states, I'll sell it for about 20.7 million, and then that's 22.7.
and you're not
and-
working. She not. I don't. Okay, I don't know what she's doing. She could be
You can
working.
rock out. You can
If she
invest.
not working, you literally just spending and not coming back in.
You can
So,
invest 10 million in a Bitcoin.
Either way, it's a life change.
I
It's
mean-
a big life change.
Man,
Yeah,
I
she
don't
was-
know.
No, it's a huge life change. Yeah. Well, no, we don't know how much he was giving her in the beginning. Maybe that's why they divorced, because he wasn't giving her no money.
Yeah,
Man,
right.
24 years.
24 years. She spent 50 million at least
I
in
don't know
24
that.
years.
I don't know that.
She spent 50 millions.
That's
He
more
spent
than-
50 million on her.
Maybe that's
That
why they
is-
getting a divorce.
He
'cause
spent at least 50 million on her.
He
Just-
seemed like
you
he
can't-
seemed
you
like a
can't tell me
frugal dude anyway.
that. Millions. He spent millions of dollars on her.
No, 100%.
How do you
I
know that
say
he
that.
spent millions of dollars on her, right?
Because I know. Because he's worth 800. It's just simple math for me.
No,
I mean,
that's why she
like
divorced him.
even
'cause he's not-
your
he's a-
basic stuff, even you taking out to eat, you buying clothes, you whatever you do for your girl, basically.
I don't know what
Now,
he did for her.
Times a million. He did like he spent $1 million on her. What are you talking about? At least cars,
wedding ring was that?
Down
cars,
that.
wedding rings, jewelry. What are we talking about, Sam? What are we talking? You know,
I don't know what he did for her. I don't know why they're divorcing. Maybe he didn't do anything.
Yeah, maybe. So we'll see. I think we covered everything. I think that's it. Your boys got anything to say to the people before you get out of here? Besides, thank you for listening. Please subscribe. Please rate, review. We here every Tuesday or every Wednesday for y'all, and we appreciate it. And we're gonna go ahead and holla at y'all next week.